Objective number 3, be able to write the equilibrium constant for an equation and know what the value of Kc indicates about equilibrium position. So Kc is really one of the easiest things you'll be asked to do. You simply take the concentration of the products multiplied by each other and you divide by the product of the reactants multiplied by each other. And the only little bit of a kink in there is that if there's a coefficient other than 1, then you raise it to that exponent or that power. So coefficients become the exponents when you set up the equation. So for the example I've given, I would take concentration of H2 and raise it to the 4th power, and I would take that concentration times the concentration of CS2 raised to the 1st power, or there's no need to note that since it won't affect the value. But you have to be sure you use your brackets and indicate you're talking about the concentration of each one. And then you divide by the concentration of CH4 times the concentration of H2S to the 2nd power. A Kc greater than 1 again means there's more product or more yield, favoring the forward reaction. And when I use the word favor, it means the direction the reaction is going. So favor means it's going in the forward reaction. And a couple other things you should know is when the Kc gets out to a factor of 1,000, either above or below 1, so 0.001 and below, or 1,000 and above, the reaction is considered to be either a non-reaction because so little product forms, or a complete reaction because so much product forms and so little reactant is left. So just a couple things to keep in mind. And one other thing to mention is the idea of Q. When we talk about Q, remember Q is found the same way. It would still be H2 to the 4th times CS2 over CH4 times H2S, but this is not at equilibrium. So it's found the same way, but then you compare your value, and if Q is greater than Kc, then you know that you've got too much product and not enough reactant, so it's moving left, or the reverse reaction is favored. But if Q ends up being less than Kc, you don't have enough product yet, so your reaction is moving right to achieve equilibrium. So Q just gives you an idea of where you're at, how close you are to equilibrium. And the closer Q matches Kc, the closer you are to achieving equilibrium.